evening, pet parents. My name is Sandy Stutz from petproductdelivery.com, and I am the voice for your pets. And the reason that I say that I'm the voice for your pets is because your pet cannot tell you that it's possible that you're feeding way too much carbohydrate in their diet. And the wild dogs do not eat a lot of carbohydrate. In fact, they eat very little. So in the wild, they would kill an animal, sorry to say that, but they would kill it, and they would get most of their carbohydrate would be pre-digested vegetable matter from the inside of their prey. It wouldn't be a crunchy carrot or a green bean that came out of a can. It wouldn't be something like that. It wouldn't even be a crunchy dog biscuit. And the same thing with your feline friends. So I thought that this evening what I'd do is show you some treats that you can feed your pets. Like if you are really married to a bag of dry kibble, so to speak, and you just don't ever want to give up your dry kibble, then maybe you could introduce some raw food or some freeze-dried raw food that's higher protein, higher meat content to the diet every once in a while. So these are a couple of my favorites I want to share with you. And first one, both of these are by a company called Raw Rewards. And the reason that I think that I have value for pet parents and also for pets is that I'm doing all the research for you. Like everybody thinks they can walk through a grocery store, read the ingredients on the back, and I can tell you that's only a part of the story for your food, for your pet's food. So the nice thing about the Raw Rewards, the Northwest Natural Raw Rewards brand, is that it's a single ingredient treat that doesn't have anything added at all. There's no preservatives, not even natural preservatives. There's no synthetic vitamins and minerals. It's just the thing. So this is a shrimp treat, which is great for cats and dogs, and it's literally just shrimp. It's just a shrimp, a whole freeze-dried shrimp with the head removed and the shell removed. And this one I like even better. This is a minnow, and the reason I like these minnows is because when we feed our pets, generally we're feeding processed foods as a rule. Even if you're feeding foods with very, very good ingredients, you're probably not coming close to the way that they eat in the wild. And so this is really neat because it is super rare for a domestic cat or dog to get the whole animal. And in the wild, they would eat the entire animal. So this is an entire minnow, a bag of just freeze-dried raw minnows, and that's it. This is an American company. I've been super happy with them. Not all American companies, there was a time when I thought made in the USA was always better. But now that I've known more about rendering plant ingredients, and I've just learned things over the years, not just from feeding these products myself or selling them, but also because when I was in wholesale, I got to spend time with the manufacturer's reps. I've just had experiences that most people in this industry haven't had because I've been in so many different places in the industry. I've worked with vets. I've been contracted in vet clinics. When I first started, I used to do x-rays for the vet, and they didn't even wear any protection back in those days. So fingers crossed, I'm never going to have a problem there. But there's just a lot of reasons that I have this background, that I know the questions to ask, I know what to look for, and sometimes it might be a surprise that sometimes manufacturers are not honest about what's completely in their food, but I do my due diligence, and I do try to find out as much as I can in addition to what the manufacturer tells me. So when you walk into a pet store, whether it's a chain store or a mom and pop store, as a rule, and I know this because I used to work in wholesale, and we walk around or travel around and do educational time with the different retailers. What they know about pet food is what the manufacturer or the wholesaler tells them. That's what they know. We walk in, we tell them blah 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 about this thing, and they say, okay, well that's the thing, as a rule. So I am the voice for your pet. I'm happy to, anytime you want to contact me, just let me know, and you can email apeacefulpet@gmail.com, or you can call 832-549-1730, or you can just go straight to my website and read about this on the website. So a couple of other things I wanted to talk about real quick, because I know people get bored of long videos, but I also wanted to talk about Canine Good Citizen and also the Cat Fanciers Association, and ways that you can make your pet a better citizen and also your life a lot easier and just generally be happier. So this is a book. I don't carry this book. This is totally free. They get a free, free promotion from me. But this is a Canine Good Citizen book. It's the official AKC guide. And one of the things I like about this book is it's very non-judgmental. It just takes you through the whole, in this little tiny book. It's, I've read a whole lot, as you can imagine, a whole lot of books about pets and all kinds of animals. But I like the approach in this book. If you have a pet, even if you don't have money to go to, to go to a trainer to train your pet, or to really open a line of communication with your pet, because everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, sometimes people, I think, have the expectation that if you go to a trainer, you just drop the animal off and voila, they're perfect in every way. But the truth is the animal is trying very hard to adjust to what they think is normal in your household. And so this is really great. This book is really great because it's very, very clear to understand ways to teach your pet. It's, it might be best if you went to a trainer and had the experience of the distractions and things that happen when you're training your pet. But if you can't do that, this book really takes you step by step through the 10 things your pet needs to know to be a good citizen, for your dog to be a good citizen. And I'm always talking about getting your kitties out more and socializing them. And, cats, a cat that's not happy is not going to be a good pet. And it's really nice to get them socialized if you can. If it's an older cat, maybe it's a little bit harder to leave the house because they don't leave the house much as a rule. All my pets leave and go places with me as much as I can. But the Cat Fanciers Association Incorporated, you can go on their website, and the really nice thing about them is that you don't have to have a purebred cat. You don't have to show your cat in conformation. You can just go online, and your cat can have a certificate of companion animal world registration. Look at that. And then you can take your nice kitty to the shows, and they have all kinds of just fun ways that you can take your cat and kind of show them off and get them out of the house. And you'll get to see that when people's cats are handled a lot, you're not going to see any show cats. It's not been my experience that you'll see any that can't be touched or handled, and they're used to being around people all the time. So cats that are well socialized are super happy, and that's just one fun thing that you can do with your cat. There are a lot of other ideas. They also have feline agility. So look them up. Go to the Cat Fanciers Association website and, look them up. Those are just a couple of ideas of things that you can do for your pet. But I'm just going to keep this kind of short and sweet. I did want to bring up those two things, Please, when you feed your pet, if you're going to be married to that bag of dry kibble, then please introduce some raw food, some healthy treats. Biscuits, I have my own organic biscuit because some people just want a biscuit. I also carry some other brands that have biscuits with good ingredients, but really, if you can cut down on the carbs, your pet is going to be happier and healthier. So that's all for tonight. I hope that you guys are having a really, really beautiful evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.